A lot of action happening.
Sports action.
Got some good sports action in the background.
Extreme sports action. Extreme sports action here.
He's a squeezer. It's a lot of squeezing going on. Just not quite enough snatch.
Oh, snap. The infamous green blob. Sean Robertson getting cray. Wow, Brian, I can feel some of the sweat dripping off your head. Kai Leitner, the only watch-wearing competitor. Just looks like rock wrestling up there.
She has to go here and crank like her life depends on it. That big-ass blue foothold compression shizzle that Emma's doing over there. Get her done. With authority. Gosh, when was the last time she did well in a comp? You just said glorified Woody. She's gunning for the top.
Chris, if you had to get a tattoo of a dinosaur, which dinosaur would you pick?
There's a shot of Cannon. I love that name. I mean, come on now. And he's a culinary pirate.
Who was that down there, Chris?
That's a great question. I'm not sure I want to hear about your fantasies right now, Brian. 3 sons and a nice beard that has nothing to do with real rock climbing. That definitely had some slab-a-dab-a-doo on it. Meanwhile, Nathaniel's getting horizontal on problem 3. Going horizontal. In an absolutely horizontal position.
He's got the best pants of the competition.
The best pants in the comp so far. Climbing in regular old jeans and a belt. His jeans alone could almost get him to finals. Fish, mushrooms, flowers, I can't tell from here.
I have to find out where he got that shirt.
I was too busy evaluating tank tops. I believe he's our first shirtless competitor. Leo DiCaprio took his shirt off over there. Looks like the shirtless climbing is spreading faster than the Zika virus.
That's an apt observation, Chris.
You're looking at a smart, sexy scientist with an accent.
But certainly more spunky. And
this guy's got some spunk and spirit. I like it. Can he scrunch? Using his knees, baby. I like to see that.
Bam! Love to see the knees. Seeing a lot of knees so far being used.
Lots of knees.
Lots of knees. Nutso crucifix move.
I bet the roots are going to be super hard.
These are some hard problems they're facing here, Brian.
They all look really hard.
This thing is heinous.
Yeah, it looks really hard.
It looks kind of heinous. God, that looks hard.
These holds are heinous.
So hard.
It looks heinous.
Oh, it looks so hard.
This problem looks heinous.
Women's number 3 looks pretty hard.
And the last 2 problems are really hard.
And she's making it look pretty easy. Sort of. Getting burly on number 3. She's a burly climber.
Burly climber. Just the burl fest.
Burly girly.
Hashtag on Twitter is USAC Bouldering. The hashtag USAC Bouldering. Hashtag USAC Bouldering. Hashtag USAC Bouldering. The hashtag.
That's right. Hashtag Flanstack.
You can pretty much drop a hashtag anywhere these days, Chris. Starting to get some more clarity around the scores here. This format rewards lower points is better. That means you got the scoring system here does reward.
But you're right, Brian. Every hold helps. A top is extra special. The next most important point gaining
points, you actually want a lower point value.
That's going to earn her big points.
A lower number is better, indicating the climber did better. And then those scores will be fed up into the cloud. Some updated scores that are not actually updated. Every hold counts on each problem. It's so important. Lower points is better.
He'll definitely get points for getting that high.
Tops are what matter most. Finishing the problems is the most important thing. Points column, you actually want a lower value in that column.
The winners are the ones who want to play the game. Also confusingly, the red tape is not as bad as the black tape. I don't know how that works. He knows that every move on this problem is going to count.
Just comes down to numbers.
And I think it comes down to numbers, for sure.
I wasn't even sure if I was on the podium because just the scoring system.
We never really knew who was winning.
Struggling on problem 1.
Struggling off screen on men's 2. Struggling on the 3rd problem.
Struggling on men's 1.
Daniel struggling on 2.
Struggling on number 3.
You struggled on the 1st problem.
Struggling on number 2 here.
Still on the struggle bus here on men's 3. Struggling on the 4th problem. You struggled on the 3rd problem.
Still struggling on 3. Megan's struggling a bit here. A few women have struggled with this. Struggling a little bit right there. Struggling with the sloper. Struggling on the hard move. Struggling, trying to struggle up these problems.
Struggle a little bit.
Struggling quite a bit. Struggle trying to get off the ground. Struggling up the wall. Struggling up the arete. Really struggling with struggling. More struggling happening. Struggling.
He struggled the first couple of attempts.
Struggling a few times. Definitely struggling a bit.
Struggle. It's the kind of problem that you could struggle on.
Struggling at the moment. Everybody's struggling right now.
I think it's fair to say that he has struggled. Struggling a little bit here.
It's a little easier now that he actually has his climbing shoes.
Struggling hard.
Muhammad's struggling. She's struggling right now.
Struggling a little bit.
We're seeing a lot of women struggle with this. Still struggling. Struggling a bit.
Struggling a little bit here.
Still struggling as well.
Struggling on this section.
Really struggling with this problem. You can tell tell she's struggling.
Struggling. Both climbers struggling.
He did not seem to struggle that much.
Struggling a little bit here.
Struggling.
Daniel really struggling. He struggled. Struggling with gravity there.
Kai Leitner struggling.
He struggled to do the problem.
Every 4 minutes, he's just getting spanked. It sucks.
A little frustrated at this point.
Frustrated and flustered.
He is frustrated.
She was flustered.
She's looking a little frustrated now.
She's looking flustered. A bit frustrated.
Looking frustrated.
Strong start so far.
Strong lady. A very strong competitor. One of the strongest. Quite a few strong climbers. The strong ones.
Strong as well.
Definitely one of our strongest competitors. Some of the biggest biceps in female bouldering.
Strong. Relatively comfortable and strong. One of the strongest climbers in the country. A really strong climber. Strong.
So many strong men and strong women.
And really strong. The strongest kids in the country.
Really strong.
One of the strongest performances we've seen.
Looking super strong.
Quite
a few strong mows.
Strong round by him. Very strong.
Stronger and stronger.
He's so strong.
Rob D looking strong.
So many strong climbers.
Super strong.
One of the strongest kids on the circuit. Pretty strong.
Plenty strong with just one arm. And now he's looking strong on two. Looking strong.
Pretty strong.
Strong guy. Looking strong so far on two.
Really strong climbers.
We've got some strongies out there. Strong.
Super strong dude.
The strongest fingers in the world.
So strong. Super strong climber.
Super strong.
Mega strong fingers.
Sydney looking strong on number 2.
So strong. Climbing really strong, but
Really strong.
Super strong. Emily looking very strong on this. Really strong and very strong. Big muscly.
very strong yesterday as well.
Very strong competitors. Super strong. Very strong competitors.
Ridiculously strong.
Very strong.
Super strong, like you said, being super strong. Looking strong, yeah. Sean's looking super strong though right here.
Really strong. Super strong climbers.
He's just so much stronger than everybody.
Really strong.
Really strong youth competitors.
So many strong climbers. So strong. Bunch of super strong women. Some of the strongest fingers.
Got a lot stronger.
One of our strongest. One of the strongest women to ever compete. She's looking strong. Some of the strongest fingers I've seen.
Strong.
You've been climbing strong.
9-time national champion.
The 9-time reigning champion.
9-time national champion Daniel Woods. 9-time national champion. 9-time national champion. 9-time national champion.
9-time champion. 9-time champion.
See our 9-time national champion. The 9-time national champion.
9-time champion.
Reigning 9-time national champion.
National champion 9 times in a row. National champion.
9 times.
9 time.
9 time.
9 time. 9 time. 9 time.
9 time.
9 time.
9 time.
9-time champion. 9-time champion. 9-time champion. 9-time champion. The 9-time champion. Reigning 9-time champion. 9-time champion.
And that is why he's the 9-time national champion.
I got the worst butt cramp of my life. Oh, she's like whining about a butt cramp.
Did you say struggle bus?